I don't play PUBG. So for you guys who watching this video, if you comment and say, why didn't you play PUBG? That means you definitely did not listen to this video at all. All right, folks, this phone handles gaming pretty well. I really didn't know what to expect with the Snapdragon 670. And, you know, again, my gripes at the beginning before having this phone in hand, I knew I was getting the phone, but, you know, I'm indifferent now. I was indifferent about what it would do. These games don't look like they're really graphic intensive games, but they really are, because I have other phones that don't play them as smooth. Obviously, those phones might have a lower processor, but this phone definitely handles gaming pretty well. I know you guys are going to say you need to play PUBG, but I don't know how to play PUBG. I'm not really that type of gamer. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen online that some people said that this phone can't handle PUBG, but that's neither here nor there. It can handle some pretty graphic intensive games. The Shadow Fighter 3, that other ninja game, or, you know, swordsman game I was playing, that game plays like that on every phone that I have. Even the Snapdragon 855, the Snapdragon 845, it plays on all these games I have on other phones. That is why I tested them here. So this is a good processor. It's holding its own. I haven't had any problems with it, with the gaming. I installed all these games the day that I got the phone, but I didn't fire them up until today. And some of you can see the length of what it takes to load. This baseball game takes a long time to load on every phone. However, on phones with more RAM, or, you know, phones with faster processors, it loads it really fast. So on the G8, obviously it loads it really fast. On the Pixel 3, it loads it really fast. But I think this phone right here, the more and more I use it, I'm coming to the reality that is, you know, I've never been a guy who focused on specs. But when I saw the $480 price tag for this Snapdragon 670, I felt like, man, you know, that's squeezing it, man. You know, and as a techie, I'm always going to pick it apart for the entire package. But for the average consumer, I think I'm coming to the realization that I need to, and I guess I've gotten away from thinking like an average consumer like I thought I did. But this phone is awesome so far, man. I mean, I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that because I seen some people posting on Twitter, oh, you know, people are changing their mind now because they got it for free. That has nothing to do with it. I'm a pretty neutral guy across the board. I still feel like this phone could have been priced lower, considering that it's all plastic and, you know, it has a headphone jack, whatever, but there's just some things, other phones you can get that are just as good. And I agree with the people online that are saying it's more than cameras. You're absolutely right. But unfortunately, that argument goes to deaf ears because people use their cameras on their phone a lot. The social media age, this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like this phone and the Pixel 3a, they should be a hit. You know, the price is geared towards people who didn't want to buy the other Pixels pretty much. So the other Pixels, you know, they're priced high, man. Those Pixels are high in price. Let's just face it, man. I've said that since day one. This phone right here costs $800, and this is a small version. Well, if I'm selling these phones to a person, I'm going to tell them, hey, you know what I'm saying, get this one right here, or get the other one for $400. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of I think Google hit a realization, and they catching the heat, and so they say, you know what, we better hurry up and fix this situation. Now, one thing I will say is that current Pixel owners, the Pixel 3 owners, I still think some of them might be a little heated because of the things that this phone can do at a lower price point. Honestly, folks, I really don't see any difference in performance than the regular Pixel 3. And that's just what it is. So I don't know, you know, this is a good phone so far. Battery life is good. But this video is about gaming and performance for gaming. I don't play PUBG. So for you guys who are watching this video, if you comment and say, why didn't you play PUBG? That means you definitely did not listen to this video at all. So thank you guys for stopping by, man. And I really appreciate it. The phone is awesome so far, man. It's awesome. I'm not even gonna front. It's really awesome. Yeah, it's a good phone. It's a good phone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.